up, future millionaires? It's your girl, Ellie Talk Money, and I am so excited to bring another video to you. In today's video, I really want to talk about y'all's confidence, okay? I want to tell you how to become more confident and how being more confident will literally make you a millionaire and make you rich, okay? Forever rich. Somebody comment forever rich in the comments. I really want you guys to understand this because yes, I teach you strategy, I teach you systems, funding, all the things that are very important to business. But on the other end of that, internal qualities like confidence are so key to changing your life and becoming a millionaire and making more money and being forever rich. So grab your notebook, grab a pen, and let's get into these gems.
Ellie talks money to create the better days. Business, money, life, the Ellie way.
All right, y'all, welcome back into the video. So let's talk about how to be more confident, and as well how being more confident will make you a millionaire. So I'm giving you guys this from, the heart, because I was a person that was not always confident. I'm very tall. If you haven't met me in person, I'm just under 6 feet. So starting from a young age, I went to a predominantly white school with very wealthy kids, raised in Compton with a single mom who definitely wasn't wealthy. My parents did the best that they could. And so a lot of that played into my confidence from a young age, feeling inconfident in the amount of money we had, feeling unconfident in the way that I looked as compared to my friends, feeling unconfident with the way that my hair was as compared to my friends. Girl, my mom was not the type to give me a perm or a press, so I was straight natural BDBs with all my friends with these, we see the difference between white people's hair and our hair, right? So there was just a lot. And so growing up, going to college and, getting into the workforce, there was so much that I had to unlearn and unpack. And then starting a business where you are literally putting yourself in front of people at all times, I really had to address a lot of my insecurities and decide to turn them into confidence. So I want to share with you guys some of the things that I did and some of the ways that you can become more confident. So number one thing is I want you to write a list of all the things that are great about yourself. Now, if you have trouble coming up with this list because you can't think of anything, which is bogus because you have a lot of great qualities, but I understand sometimes it might be hard to create the list, ask a friend, a family member, someone, a teacher, a colleague, someone you really trust, someone you love, someone that you know would only tell you the truth. Ask them to write a list of all the things that's great about you. This is a huge confidence booster because sometimes we don't see these things in ourselves, but getting a chance to read it from other people who mean a lot to us is a huge booster. Now, with that list, I want you to put it somewhere that you can see it every day. And what I want you to do in front of all the words that they use to describe you is write I am next to everything. So I am kind, I am funny, I am outgoing, all the things that they use to describe you. And I want you to read that through every single day. In the morning, before you start your day, even at night before you go to bed. This is how you're going to train your subconscious mind to see yourself in a different way than you have previously seen yourself. Step number one for building confidence. Now, the second thing that I want you to do is consistently push yourself out of your comfort zone by doing things that previously really scared you. So if that means posting more content, going to networking events, asking questions when you're out in public, introducing yourself to people, I want you to give yourself the challenge of doing one new thing that previously terrified you every day. So when I'm at a networking event, for example, and I go to these, even now, and I'm into year 2, almost 3 of my business, when I'm at these places, I still push myself to go and introduce, myself to someone that I've never met or to someone who I know of and I'm a little intimidated by, because it's going to help me build my confidence, right? We can only get stronger. It's like flexing a muscle. You can only make that muscle stronger by continuing to do things that you don't like to do. So I'll make myself go introduce myself. I'll make myself engage in a conversation with people that I've never spoken to before. When I'm at an event and they ask, does anybody have a question? Even if I'm nervous to ask a question, I'll push myself to ask it. This is how you become your own biggest champion, right? You become more confident, and then you realize, I was scared to do this, but look, nothing happened. I ended up getting a great connection. I ended up getting a great answer to this question. I ended up starting new conversations with people. Somebody liked what I posted on Instagram. This is how you are going to build that confidence. The third step that I would recommend, and this is specifically to help you overcome your imposter syndrome, is to really get familiar with the accomplishments you've had and the things that you are good at. You have gotten to this point in your life by being able to be good at something. We all come to this earth with a set of gifts that you've probably been using without even realizing it's a gift because it comes so naturally to you. But that is your essence. That is what you came here with. So I want you to write those out. What do people always ask you for advice for? What are you good at? What have you accomplished in your personal life, at work, in school? What are those things? This is also going to be your list of confidence, your confidence booster. And as well, as you go into your business, when you start doubting if you're qualified to talk about a certain subject or help a certain group of people or educate on a certain topic, you go to that list and say, you know what, I am qualified. I am qualified to do this. I am qualified to talk about this because I've done it before and I can go and I can do it again. And these, set of steps, repeating these on a consistent basis, builds up a new side of you. And in order to become a successful entrepreneur and in order to become wealthy, you have to be audacious. And I don't mean audacious in a way that is rude. I would never teach you all or tell you all to be rude to people. But audacity means having the utmost belief in yourself and in your product, in your service, in your idea. And in order to push yourself through this marketplace where there are so many people wanting to start businesses, and as well, there are so many people who are saying, oh, you can't start a business, you have to have the audacity to believe in yourself to the utmost degree. I want to give you guys some examples. So when we look at the story of Steve Jobs, he had to be very audacious to completely drop out of school and start building this company in his garage. Even though his parents thought he was cuckoo, the first people he asked to work with him thought he was cuckoo. Same with Bill Gates. Had to be audacious to believe this would happen. Nike had to be audacious to believe it would happen. Tesla had to be audacious to believe it would happen. You have to recognize that in order to push past the barriers, you have to believe that you can push through. And having that sort of confidence will make you rich, right? Because if you can put yourself in the room, put yourself in front of people to ask questions, put yourself in front of people to introduce your topic or idea, and better yet, be able to sell to people. Confidence is sales. It truly is. Sales is confidence. So when you are in a position where you're confident enough in yourself and confident enough in your ability and in your belief that your idea is good, then you're going to be able to share it with people, persuade people, and show people the value behind it so that they want to buy or so that they want to invest. I want you all to recognize that confidence and consistency are the ultimate cheat codes. We know that talent is great, but confidence, consistency, and discipline beat talent every single time, right? I'm sure you've seen people who are super talented in something, but lack the ability to really see themselves as who they are. And so someone else who has less talent ends up taking over, whether it's sports, whether it's a championship, whether it's a job, whatever the situation might be. We've seen this happen, and you need to make sure it doesn't happen to you. You need to, in fact, make sure you're on the other end of the spectrum. So practicing these things, being more forthright in your confidence, will increase your sales. It will increase your exposure, which thus increases your following, which increases your engagement, which makes people want to buy from you. I'm sure you guys have heard when it comes to dating, right, that people can sense and feel confidence, and the ones that are the most confident are the most sexy, they're the most attractive. This is the same thing in business. It is the same thing in life. People want to do business with businesses and individuals that believe in themselves, because then it makes them know, okay, if she can do it for herself, and I sense this confidence for herself, I'm sure they can do it for me too. All right? So I want you guys to comment below, what challenges have you faced with your own confidence? How have you taken steps to build it yourself? And what do you think is holding you back from getting to that next step in your life, in your finances? What do you think is holding you back from becoming a millionaire? And let's talk about it. I would love for us to do another video on this. And in fact, this could be a great live topic. I would love to go live with you guys on YouTube and really have a real conversation. Because like I said, success is strategy and systems and all that, but it's also the internal belief that you deserve success, okay? All right, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.